Welcome back. This is our fifth tutorial in the series, and then we are continuing from where we stopped the last time. So the last time we actually linked all our tables. We have the student table, we have the course table, and then we have the exam table. So what we are going to do this time will be to alter the tables, make some alterations. So we've forgotten to add some fields to the exam table. So now we don't have what fields for our exam scores. So that is what we want to add, and the grade. Okay. So I'm going to create a new script where we will alter the tables from. So we'll name this script. So let's say yeah, modifying tables or altering tables. So we just call it alter tables. If I make it alter TB, so hit save. So we have what the alter table script here. So we want to alter our exam table such that we can add new columns called class score, exam score, total score, and then grade and comments. So that is what we want to do. So I'll just alter table. So let's um, zoom it out a bit so that you can have a clear view of it. So alter table, exam. So you call the name of the table, and then we are going to add our column. So we are adding the class score. So add class score. So we are adding class score, and then we need to declare the data type of the class score. So that will be integer. So int, and then that is it. So we've added our class score. Then we can put a check to this. So let's put a check, and the check, we can say that the class score should not be more than 40. So check, then we'll say class score. So this check allow you to check the amount of what score you can award a student. So class score should be less than or equal to 40. So I'll just close that, and then I'll put my comma here. So actually we are not using commas, because these are different lines. So let's terminate all the lines with semicolons. Okay. So but the check, we need to alter table as well. So alter table. So anytime you're adding anything, you need to alter table. So I'll alter alter table, and then we'll bring the add check. So alter table exam. So the name of the table exam. Then we are adding a check constraint. So add check. So this is how it should be, and then we can go to the next. So we want to also add the exam score. So we'll alter table, then exam, that's the name of the table. Then we are adding a new column called exam score. That is a final exam score. So I will call it final exam score, and then the data type is integer. So that is it. Then we'll put another check. So I'll just copy this check commands, and then I'll place it here, and then this time we are looking at the final exam score, and the final exam score should be less than or equal to 60. So let's put a final exam score here, and it should be less than or equal to 60. Yeah, so the 60 plus 40 will give us 100%. Yeah, so that is a check constraint there. And now we will have to what compute our total score. Total score is what um, class score plus what final exam score. So let's alter table exam. Then we'll add what the total score, which is total, yeah, score, and then we are going to compute it. So we'll bring an alias. So as, yeah, then we'll say that class score plus final exam score. So let's bring our class score, then plus final, yeah, exam score. Okay, so this is it. I mean, let me, yeah, zoom it in a bit. Okay, yeah, so we are not seeing the full code. All right, so we have alter table exam. Yeah, add total score. So total score, we didn't bring the data type. So total score will also be integer. Okay, then as. Yeah, so that is what was giving us the error because we are adding columns. So once you add a column, you have to declare the data type, and that is integer. Okay, now let's go to the grade. Yeah, so once you have your total score, you can what compute your grade. So we are going to alter table once more, and then we are adding a grade to the exam table. So alter table exam. Yeah, so this time we are modifying our tables without what dropping them. Okay. Yes. So yeah, so the other thing would have been that I mean we just drop the tables and just what I mean instead of saying alter table, we just what add what the column class score, then we'll say int, and then we'll put a check there, then we'll add what yeah, final exam score int, and then we'll put a check there, and then so on. But now we are altering the table, so the table remains as it is, but we what use another what I mean command to redefine the table. So let's add what grade. So we add grade, and then we declare what the data type, and then the grade will be what character, because it's fixed length is either what a plus b sorry, a plus a minus b plus, and then so on. So these are the what so we just need 2 digits, so we use character, and then we'll provide I mean 2 as the size. So let's, yeah, so now let's bring the alias. So as, yeah, so total score, yeah, so grade. So we are going to use the nested if statement here. So um let's bring a parenthesis, and then inside it we'll say if, then we'll open what our parenthesis. So we are saying if total score, so if total score, yeah, sorry, yeah, so if total score here is what greater than, yeah, so let's say greater than or equal to let's say 80, or is it 85, then let's make it a plus. So let's make it 85. Okay, so if somebody is scoring more than 85, yeah, then we should give them what I mean a plus. So that is the marking scheme we are using here. Oh, the grading system, sorry, the grading system. So they should get what a plus. Yeah, so I'm just going to align all the if statements I mean below. Yeah, so I'll just open bracket, then we'll bring all the if statements below. So else, if this is not the case, then we'll bring what yeah, another if statement here. So let's bring another if. um, all right, so let's bring another if what total score. So I'm just going to what copy this and make the modifications. Okay, copy. So we just need only total score, so I'll take all this. So if total score is what greater than or equal to what 80, then it should give us what A. Then if that is not met, it means we have to conduct another if statement or conduct another test where we are looking at what total score greater than or equal to what 75. Okay, so from 80 we come to what 75, and that will be what A minus. Okay, yes. So then we are looking at B plus. So if this is not met, so if it is not A minus, it's not what A plus A or A minus, then we are going to what test for what yeah 70, and that will be B plus. So we are having 70 here, B plus. Yeah, so that is just the marking scheme or the grading system I'm using. I'm always calling it marking scheme. Yeah, it's grading system. So 65, then that will be what B. So if you should get 65, yeah, less than 70 but 65, then you should get B. That is what it means here. Then we can test for what B minus. So that is we have our B minus here, and then we are looking at 60. So if they should get less than 65 but what yeah greater than 60 or equal to 60, that is B minus. So let's test if this is not met, and then we'll test for another if. Yeah, so we are testing for another if, and this time we are looking at what 55. Yeah, so if it is what less than 60 but greater than or equal to what 55, then we are going to have what C plus. So let's have the C plus here, and then what text for the next if that is not met. Yeah, so it may be what less than what yeah 55. So what happens? Yeah, so we are going to test for 50. Yeah, so if it is what less than 55 but greater than or equal to what 50, then that will be what C. Okay, so now let's move on to the next test. Yeah, so let's say it is what less than what 50. Yeah, then we can test for what 45. So that will be what C minus. So let's say that is C minus. So it is what less than what 50 but greater than or equal to 45, that is C minus. So we are, if that is not met, then we have to test when it is less than 45, yeah, but greater than or equal to 40. So we have what our 40 here, and then that will give us what D. Okay, so let's say that is D. Yeah, so else, if it is less than what 40, then that is an F. So we just bring the F. So this time we are not testing for F because that is what is left, and we are referring, yeah, we are saying that whatever is left, then you have scored F. So we just put F in quote. So usually you should know that the last one you don't test it because that is what is left. So we don't need to perform a test. Yeah, we just award F, grade F to anybody that gets below 40. So that is it. So we have to close all the brackets we have opened. Yeah, so you can so let's first of all close the opening brackets. Yeah, so that was in front of the alias. So this particular bracket, we'll close it and then we'll put the delimiter here. And then we can begin closing all the brackets for the if statements. Yeah, so if you keep on closing them, yeah, till you get the error off, or you can just count them and then you close all corresponding brackets. So we'll get to a point that the error message here goes off, and that is going towards, okay, so it's like I'm over adding it. So you can see that, oh no, yeah, so you can see that once you close all the bracket, the error goes away. So let me take off one bracket and you see the error comes back. So you have to close all the brackets you've opened, okay? And this is it. So now we have coded for our grade. And the last thing I want us to code for is the comment. So we can add a comment as well, okay? So these are now at several lines of code I'm creating. Yeah, after that I can just execute the entire script, or I can execute each command, okay? So now we are going to bring another alter table and exam. So alter table exam, and we are adding what another column called what remark. Yeah, so we want to add some remarks. So, and then what will be the data type for our remarks? Let's use varchar, and then we'll declare the size as maybe let's give what some 200 characters for the remark. Okay, then we'll now bring our alias. So as, so I'm going to use another nested if for the remark. So as, so if what so this time we are saying that if the grade is in what so if grade is in some particular what yeah, so it's in some particular range, then so we are saying that if the grade um, so you are not closing the bracket yet, so if what grade in, so let's um, take a list here. So we are saying if the grade is in what A plus, so let's say A plus, comma, and then what A minus, sorry, A before A minus, comma. Yeah, so if the grade is within this range, so I think I can add the B's to it as well. So we want to say yeah, excellent. Yeah, so then we can add the B plus as well. So bring what our B plus, yeah, and then if they get any of these, or even B minus, or even B, yeah, so all of this okay, let me just leave it this way. So if it is in this range, then it should output what excellent. So let's say that is excellent. Yeah, so else let's test for another if. So if grade, so if grade in, so let's bring another list. So this time we are going to have what yeah, B, then we'll have what B minus, then we'll have what yeah, C plus, then we'll have what C minus, oh no, C plus to C, right? So we'll have what C, and then we'll have what our C minus. So if it is within this range or is what any of these, then we are going to output what yeah, then it should output what very good. Okay, so we want the comment to be very good, or the remark, yeah, the remark to be very good. So we'll say very good. And then now let's test if it's not very good. So then we are saying if grades in, so let's say D, yeah, so what is left is D, right? So if grade in D, yeah, it should be in double quotes, yeah, so we are referring to some specific value. So if grade is in D, then it should output what good. Yeah, no, maybe we don't want to say good. Yeah, so yeah, perhaps we could take off, yeah, so perhaps the very good should be what, the B and B minus. Okay, yeah, the B and B minus. So let me what restructure it. So this should be very good. Yeah, so this should be very good. And then we are saying that when it is what any of these C plus, then it should what give us good. So in C plus to C minus, that is good. Then if what our grade is D, okay, so if grade is in D, yeah, then yeah, we should say what fair, or maybe can do better. So let's say fair. And then if it is not fair, yeah, then it is what then we should ask them to what to reset the paper, or we will say, yeah, better luck next time. Yeah, so if that is not met, then we should just say what reset. So they should reset the paper, reset the exam. Okay, so this should be what the comment there. So right now we have to just close all our brackets, and then let's close the main one, yeah, and then we'll put our delimiter, and then we can what close all corresponding what brackets to get rid of the errors. Okay, so there should be a comma here. Okay, so you should also get all your commas right. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so now there is still some error somewhere. I have to check it well. Yeah, so if we look at the brackets, all opening brackets should be closed. Okay. Yeah, so we need to close all the brackets. Okay, so you can see that I've closed the bracket here. Yeah, so that shouldn't be there, and now it's gone. So let's add another bracket, and then we have our code. No syntax issue now. Okay, so now we have made so many alterations, so and everything looks good. So I'm just going to execute the entire script. and there shouldn't be any error. Yeah, so let's execute the entire script. So the script is running. Yeah, and right now we've what made alterations towards our exam table. So let's go to the general script and describe what the exam table. Then you find what new columns added. Okay, so now this is our exam table. So if we scroll down, we'll see that in the exam table now we have what yeah, class score, final exam score, and then what total score, grade, and then remark. So you can see that the total score, the grade, remark are what system generated. So that's why you've gotten what virtually generated here. Okay, yeah. So this is it. Yeah, we are going to end this video here and then see you in our next video. That will be what yeah, episode or yeah, 5. Yeah.